Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the FMU Patriots Sports Network for today's volleyball tilt. This is UNC Pembroke volleyball against Francis Marion University, and this is the last matchup between these two teams in the Peach Belt Conference before both teams depart for Conference Carolinas next season. So it's great to have the I-95 rivalry in effect, even as both teams depart the Peach Belt and move to different pastures in that of the Conference Carolinas conference. So coming into today's matchup, some very interesting results so far this season. The Patriots at a 3-5 clip, having been victorious over Lander University, Georgia College, and Young Harris this season, and then going on the road at USC Aiken on March 30th. So the last time the Patriots have been at home was on March 25th. That was the Patriots matchup against Young Harris College, and that was the return of Jenny Michael, the former coach at Lincoln Memorial, who was also an assistant at FMU and a player on FMU as well. So some deep roots now on the coaching staff at Young Harris in that of Jenny Michael. As for the Patriots are coached by Lauren Baughfield Edwards. This is her 4th season. And I want to get into UNCP. UNC Pembroke Braves is having a very, very good season. They were selected 7th in the conference in the preseason standings, and yet they stand at 5-5 in the conference, deadlocked with Georgia College, tied for 4th place, and that critical 4th spot in that could possibly earn them a playoff berth. The Peach Belt this year is a 4-team conference as far as the conference tournament is concerned. So some highlights for Pembroke. We'll get into some statistics on Pembroke and FMU, and then we'll get your starting lineups here in just a moment. So, in fact, let's go ahead and give you the starting line. Actually, we'll get to the lineups here as we go. The libero, Alexis Watts. Katie Gillespie, the setter tonight, number 4. Number 8, Kayla Arthur, the senior, opposite from Holly Springs, North Carolina. That's her senior year. 14, Iyanla Thigpen, middle blocker, the dynamic, athletic, and stupendous leaper in Iyanla Thigpen. We're going to look for more and talk for more about her in a moment. Gracie Davis starting on the outside for the Patriots. Also in the middle, Lily Walton. A great middle tandem for the Patriots in Iyanla Thigpen and Lily Walton. Also starting, another senior for the Patriots, the lethal server, Courtney Abdur-Rahim, who last year was as high as top 10 nationally for aces per set. And they were second in the league. She was second in the league in aces per set in the Peach Belt. So looking forward to some great serving from her, and I would expect her to start as the server for the Patriots as things get started. The lineup for UNCP is going to be number 5, Brianna Warren. She was a preseason All-Peach Belt selection from Indian Trail, middle blocker junior. April Tankersley, middle blocker from Fort Mill in her senior season, number 7. Morgan Gibbs, the setter, number 9. Erin O'Donnell, middle / right side. Look for some dynamic work from Erin O'Donnell, number 14 today. Kayla Crowder, the outside hitter. Number 17, Shannon Scrid, rounds out the starters for UNC Pembroke. The libero today is Elise Martin. So we're just about ready to get things started here. And for the Patriots, back to serve is going to be number 4, Kaylee Gillespie. Good serve by Gillespie, low and flat. Good pass on the side of Pembroke. Nice swing, blocked by the Patriots. Play continues. Oh, UNCP has to chip it over. Nice in-system opportunity to get things started. Iyanla Thigpen starts and finishes that rally. I talked about Iyanla Thigpen. The key to this matchup really is, can the Patriots get their middles involved enough to allow Iyanla Thigpen and also number 16, Lily Walton, to get untracked and not only unleash their great hitting percentage, but take enough swings to have that make a great impact against UNCP. Illegal back row attack is called against Pembroke. Now, we had the motion from the line judge indicating that the ball went around the antenna, but the first call is the call that gets the precedent. That was the illegal back attack on the side of Pembroke. Oh, a nice aggressive serve results in an ace for the Patriots. Nice job by Kaylee Gillespie. Coming in hard and low and flat with that serve. Nice job by Gillespie on that one. Not a whole lot of action on the Patriots side besides a kill from Iyanla Thigpen. Nice swing by her to get things started. That was the first point of the game. The Patriots have a 3-0 lead. An aggressive serve goes awry, but a nice 3-0 start. 3 points for the serve of Kaylee Gillespie before relinquishing the serve on the service error. Back to serve, number 16, Kayla Crowder for Pembroke. Floating serve for Pembroke. Oh, nice job. Patriots are out of system. And the double contact is going to be called immediately against the setter and Kaylee Gillespie. No doubt on that call. Gillespie had a long way to run. She put her hands on that ball, and that ball was clearly contacted twice off of her hands in the attempt to set Gracie Davis. Nice aggressive serve. They're attacking Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Nice work into the middle. That ball is blocked or touched. Nice job on the block touch from Brianna Warren. That results in an overpass that Brianna Warren puts away. Nice job by Warren. We're all even at threes here early on here at the University Center here at Francis Marion University. So back to serve for the Patriots. Number 15, Gracie Davis. And of course, that brings Alyssa Hansen into the front row for the Pats. Good pass for UNC. Perfect in system. They go with the back quick. That back quick is no match for the Patriot block. That ball goes through off a glancing touch and down for a point. Good serve to get things started for UNCP. Alyssa Hansen with a nice snapping angle ball, but that ball gets dug. Nice dig by Shannon Scrid to keep things going. Patriots have to scramble. Nifty shoot shot from Pembroke, but the Patriots they sniffed that one out. Nice job by Lexi Watts there. And the outlet swing goes awry, and unfortunately, a nice rally goes dead. That ball sailed long from Alyssa Hansen. Alyssa Hansen was going for the open space, but to no avail. The classic slide swing from Kayla Arthur. She slides from the right side. That's her natural swing. A little low off-speed tip from Iyanla Thigpen. That one goes down. Nice job for the Patriots getting Thigpen involved very, very early. Back to serve is Lexi Watts. That brings up to the front row Lily Walton, the middle blocker for the Patriots. Nice serve by Watts. Well passed by the libero, Elise Martin. And the attack from Erin O'Donnell goes down through the reaching block of the Patriots' number 16, Lily Walton, and also the outside hitter, Alyssa Hansen. That ball trickles in between them and goes down for a point. Back to serve for UNCP. Katie Presley, the freshman from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Good serve by her. Gracie Davis keeps things going. Scrambling save from Elise Martin. Smart snap swing down the line. A good idea by UNCP, but that ball sails long We are deadlocked at 6. Back to serve Kayla Arthur for the Patriots. Arthur will come in with this low flat serve here. She comes in short. That doesn't fool the Pembroke. And no touch is going to be called. Yes, the up ref correctly calls the touch. And no touch call from the line judge on that one. It was a very fast-moving play, but the up ref was very, very near to that play and very much able to recognize that that ball was touched by the Patriot block. Pembroke survives the dump. And we're going to have another discussion here. The question is whether or not on the block from Pembroke, did the ball glance off the attacker of the Patriots on its way down and go down? So they're going to say no debate on that one. And play resumes. And it is Courtney Abdur-Rahim, the always lethal server for the Patriots, coming in with her low, hard, flat serve. Nice trouble serve by her. Creates the overpass. Oh, scrappy saves by Pembroke just to stay alive. Patriots are in system. Now out of system. Oh, nice save by number 16 to attack that ball from outside the antenna. That was Kayla Crowder. Nice job by Crowder to snap that ball and keep it alive, but the Patriots respond. Nice job by the Patriots to respond in transition. So Abdur-Rahim back to serve again. Nice ace serve that splits number 16, Kayla Crowder, and the libero, Elise Martin. And no surprise, Courtney Abdur-Rahim serves for aces just about every time she goes back to the service line. So she's going to get her share. We'll have to see how accurate she can be throughout this match. Low flat serve, trips the tape. That ball goes down for another ace. So 2 aces straight for Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Patriots have taken a 10-7 lead early on in set 1. Abdur-Rahim gets herself collected, takes a deep breath, comes in for another aggressive serve. That ball goes long. 2 aces for 1 service error. I think the Patriots will take 2 easy points off of the service error. Kind of like to see those cleaned up a little bit. However, great aggressive serves result in the lead for the Patriots. Speaking of the serve, there's Elise Martin. Perfect pass by Yatuma. Monster block on the side of the Patriots. There's a lot of screaming, hooting, hollering, and excitement, and I don't blame them. Kaylee Gillespie got together with Lily Walton, and they got together and absolutely stuffed the attack attempt of Kayla Crowder. Nice job on that block. Nice aggressive serve from Walton. That ball is attacked on the slide. Nice job by Brianna Warren. We're going to talk a little bit more about Brianna Warren a little bit later in this game here as well. We've got plenty of stats and updates to get into, a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. And since that discussion, April Tankersley has checked into the game, number 7 for UNCP. Serving is Morgan Gibbs. Kind of a rough pass. We're going to go back row attack. Yatuma, the nice back row attack. Yatuma, the product of Rochester Hills, Michigan, attacks that ball into the right back for a kill. Nice job by number 5, Yatuma, back there. Patriots hold an 11-9 lead here, midway through set 1. Good pass by number 4, Caitlin West, to keep things alive. Patriots are scrappy. Love the effort from Alexis Watts. Lexi Watts did everything she could to make an outlet pass that was a set that could be hittable. She did just that off the scrappy chase, and then Gracie Davis sealed the deal with the attack. I don't think Pembroke was expecting a quality attack there. Pembroke needs to be prepared for anything. Patriots are capable of handling the out-of-system swings. Oh, the Patriots are jacked up right now. They're pretty pumped. Kayla Arthur with a block. Jan Thigpen came and helped out. Now, in the process of celebrating, Kayla Arthur came back and slipped on a little bit of sweat, so this is a good time to get that cleaned up. They're definitely not delaying for their own momentous run here. Clearly, that's a safety issue, so they're getting that taken care of. Meanwhile, Pembroke is very much getting together and discussing things, and they'll discuss some things some more as Coach Ellen McGill calls timeout, their first timeout here in set one. So the Patriots lead 14-9. They've gone on a nice run. 2 service aces from Courtney Abdur-Rahim, and then a good back row attack from Katie Yatuma to extend the lead, and then go to the outlet, out of system swing from Gracie Davis for a kill, and there's 4 points of your 5-point difference. Let's talk about UNCP just a little bit. They are stacking up the stat book so far this year, and they are definitely outperforming what their conference mates predicted. They were predicted at 7th out of 8 in the conference in the preseason poll. They are currently in a tie for 4th and vying for even better, and they've been playing like it too. Statistically, they lead the league in blocks per set. We've yet to see that performance from UNCP tonight. Instead, it's been FMU leading the way blocking. But UNCP leads the league in blocks per set, nearly 2.5 blocks per set in a match. So that's a good part of their scoring tally this season, has been shutting down opponents' swings. And with those blocks also comes deflections, which means opportunities for offense on the Pembroke side. So let's see what offense Pembroke can put together here out of this timeout. No offense needed. The serve goes awry. That ball went short from Kaylee Gillespie. I think a good part of the timeout for UNCP was to put a break in the service action for the Patriots. They did so by icing the server, Kayla Gillespie. Kaylee. Good quality serve from Kayla Crowder. Power tip from Jan Thigpen. Pembroke's now in system. A sprawling diving save from Lexi Watts. Great dig from Watts to keep things going. Out of system set from Elise Martin. Got to give the liberos credit so far on this rally. Monster block. Speaking of blocks, sure enough, April Tankersley and Brianna Warren come together on a nice block there for Pembroke to shut things down on the swing of Gracie Davis. Kayla Crowder on the serve. Nice aggressive serve from Kayla Crowder. That ball just trips out of bounds. And now we're going to get the substitution in for the Patriots. Coming off the floor is Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Entering the game, Alyssa Hansen. Gracie Davis on the serve. Perfect pass from Pembroke. Pembroke gets everything they want, but nice dig from Gracie Davis on that one. Now I like that off-speed swing from Alyssa Hansen. She just got blocked, but she went off-speed not because she got blocked, but because it was the right play. She was a little bit out of sorts, so she snaps one that glances off the outstretched arms of the middle blocker in number 5, Brianna Warren, and goes down to the floor for a point. No mistake on that one. Shannon Scrid bombs that ball. High hands off the block. That ball goes down for a point. Actually, I should say it goes long for a point off the reaching hands of Kayla Arthur and Ianla Thigpen. Nice swing by Shannon Scrid. Pembroke has found their stroke since the last timeout. Love that off-speed swing, but now the Patriots are in system. Nice high dig from UNC Pembroke. Pembroke's still surviving. Pembroke is taking out the Patriot setter, forcing the Patriots to go without a system sets from alternate players. Oh, great dig from Gracie Davis. Fantastic save. UNCP is very, very poised on this one. Great job to finish the rally for UNCP. Easily the longest rally of the game. That's off the right side swing of April Tankersley. From my view, I think that's who it was. I have a bit of an obstruction here, but either way, nice finish for UNCP to handle that long rally. Kayla Arthur went for a tip. She was a little bit out of sorts, but the block was very much prepared on the side of UNCP. Shannon Scrid had some nice hang time to stop that block, stop that ball. Going off speed is the side of Pembroke. Pembroke's trying to go short then long. Bit of a miscommunication on the side of Pembroke. That ball could have been dug either by number 16, Kayla Crowder, or possibly Morgan Gibbs, the setter. So they both converged. Neither one could put good hands on it. And that ball goes down for a point. Lexi Watts to serve. Great serve by Watts. Problems for Kayla Crowder to make that pass. High power alley on the side of Pembroke on that swing. Another block. Scrid is pumped up on that block. Nice job by Shannon Scrid to stop that ball. Also, Erin O'Donnell in on that block. Erin O'Donnell, fantastic block there, which very much complements Brianna Warren and April Tankersley, who are numbers 1 and 2 in the Beach Belt in blocking. High hand swing from Alyssa Hansen. That ball is smartly played by Pembroke. Love the fast arm swing from Shannon Scrid. Now, Shannon Scrid has really shown some development over the last couple of years. That arm swing over the last 2 years has developed and gotten much faster since we've seen her develop since her freshman year for the Pembroke Braves. And what a nice asset for the Braves that arm swing is. More miscommunication. Katie Presley this time a little bit handcuffed. Pembroke has to survive the rally. A low set from Kaylee Gillespie to Lily Walton. Walton tries to tip it over, but the blocking arms of Erin O'Donnell are just too much for that tip. She stops that ball with a nice block, and we are deadlocked at 17, and we're going to get our first time out from Coach Lauren Baughfield Edwards, the head coach in her 4th year for Francis Marion. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other stats and updates. Something very a unique scenario is taking place for UNCP. Ellie McGill is in her final season for UNCP. She announced that she would be retiring at the end of this season, but she made that announcement at the beginning of the season. So now the team is clearly going hard for her, and they are having one of the best seasons they have had in Coach McGill's entire tenure. This now her last season at UNCP. So we wish Coach McGill the very best of luck at whatever her next endeavors are. So we talked about some blocking highlights on the side of UNCP. Can't say enough about FMU's attacking percentages. Thigpen is 5th in the league in attack percent. Walton 6th in attack percent. So those two, it's so critical for the Patriots to get them involved in their offense. As long as the passing is there, you know those sets are going to go to Walton and Thigpen when they can. Alyssa Hansen has to send things over. UNCP has a chance to take the lead. And that ball is attacked off the block. And that call is, again, right in front of the R1. That's Tony Hill who made the call on that one. That play was right in front of him. So I know Coach Baughfield Edwards is asking, why is the line judge being overruled? But the R1 has a better view on that one for sure. And UNCP takes a lead at 18-17. And the attack goes out. That's the attack of Alyssa Hansen. And she was trying for more of a shaped swing in between the left back and the left front for UNCP. But that ball goes awry. UNCP has a 2-point lead at 19-17. Gracie Davis gets handcuffed. Nice scrappy save from Kayla Crowder to keep things going. But Pembroke has to survive. There's the middle quick swing that the Patriots were looking for. Nice job from Kaylee Gillespie, getting that ball delivered into Lily Walton's hitting window. Walton makes no mistake. She gets the tool off the middle block. That ball goes down for a point. Patriots are now down 19-18, awaiting the serve of Kayla Arthur. Short serve from Kayla Arthur. And an illegal back row attack or an illegal back row block. So the setter was making an attempt at making the save, but as she made the save, that ball made it over the plane. The result is an immediate back row attack, illegally called against Pembroke. Good pass from Elise Martin. Another good pass from Gracie Davis. Oh, free ball for UNCP. Patriots are going to regret that one. Sure enough, they do. Ellie Hicks with the nice swing. Ellie Hicks, the senior from Trinity, North Carolina. And Ellie Hicks has a bit of a connection to FMU Patriots lore. A former FMU Patriot great, Georgia Garrison, went to the same school as Ellie Hicks out of Trinity, North Carolina. So Ellie Hicks enjoying a great season here in her senior year at UNCP. Shannon Scrud back to serve. And sure enough, we see a motion for a timeout from Coach Lauren Baughfield. And to make it official, Coach the R2, Morgan Shannon, goes over there and motions just to be sure. Hey, are you really calling timeout? What we're not trying to do is delay the game. We'll call the timeout if we need it. Sure enough, as usual, this officiating staff, R1 and R2, is going to get it right 99% of the time. This is a staff that is highly regarded in not only the Peach Belt, but also in D1 ranks. So sure enough, they are up to the task, and they have officiated in the University Center gym many times before for 10 and even 15 years past. So the Patriots have called timeout. Patriots are down 21-19, leading the way for Pembroke. 3 kills from Tankersley, 3 kills from Aaron O'Donnell. And for the Patriots, leading the way offensively, 3 kills for Alyssa Hansen, 2 for Thigpen, 2 for Gracie Davis. And now we're finally back in action. Shannon Scrid back on the serve. A critical serve here. 21-19, UNCP with the lead. Out of system is the Patriots. UNCP has to survive. Lexi Watts gets handcuffed a little bit, but there's the big swing from Alyssa Hansen. Here comes Pembroke. Nice snap into the line. Good job by her. Hometown bounce there for the Patriots to keep things going. Great set from Katie Presley. High hands from number 16, Kayla Crowder. Nice job to get that ball glancing off the blocking hands of number 4, Kaylee Gillespie, the setter, and also Lily Walton. We're going to get one substitution here coming in, and she is likely going to come in and pass. This is Lexia Albright. Actually, pardon me. Lexia Albright is going to come in and try to inject a little bit of offense here. Also, it makes for a nice timeout of sorts, slowing things down. That ball is attacked just inches long. Lexia Albright thought she had it, and had she hit that with maybe just a fraction less velocity, it would not have gone out. Instead, Pembroke has a commanding 23-19 lead. Walton did not like the sound of my use of the term commanding. She puts away a good middle quick attack. And now coming back to the service line for the Patriots is the always lethal Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Super aggressive server, already 2 aces on the day. Here we are only toward the end of set 1. Nice serve by her, perfectly passed by Elise Martin. And I love the decoy out of the middle from Ellie Hicks in the combination. Hicks comes into the middle, she gets the decoy swing, attention is put on her. That ball is kicked out to Kayla Crowder. Crowder makes no mistake, she finds a seam in the block. Set point for Pembroke. That ball is served out. So the Patriots get one last gasp. Yanla Thigpen into the game, into the front row. Lily Walton goes back to serve. 24-21. It's still set point for UNCP, but Walton on the serve. Good serve by Walton. Thigpen goes up a little too high on that one. She could have put that ball straight down, but she didn't. The rally continues. Ellie Hicks has to send it over. Gracie Davis with the big swing. It goes off the block of UNCP. Had that ball landed in the court, that would have been set over. But instead that ball gets blocked out of bounds, and UNCP has another chance at set point. It's 24-22. There's the serve of Lily Walton. Great pass by number 17, Skrid. In system is Pembroke, and Kayla Crowder finishes off set one with a nice swing, tooling the block of the Patriots. So the Patriots fall in set one, 25-22. Give you a few highlights here. Recapping set one. Patriots hitting only a 104 clip to UNCP's 243. Service aces were really what tipped the scales back in the Patriots' favor a little bit. 3 service aces for the Patriots. But the blocking sure did come through for UNCP. 4 points on blocks. So let's get to a few individual highlights here as we recap set one. Tankersley with 3 kills, O'Donnell with 3, Crowder with 3, and O'Donnell hitting a whopping 750 attack percent, 3 kills, no errors on 4 attempts. Whatever she touches, she pretty much destroys. Good on Erin O'Donnell so far today. And Erin O'Donnell, she is 3rd in the Peach Belt in attack percent. Well, that's no surprise from watching her today. She is hitting 300 on the season, and that number will go up, at least as a result of set one's tallies. Katie Presley with 8 assists out on the floor. Morgan Gibbs with 4, as UNC Pembroke generally splits the duties setting-wise between Presley and Gibbs in what is a modified 6-2 system. Defensively, some nice scrappy digs on the side of Pembroke. Leading the way, Kaylee Presley with 5. For the Patriots, couldn't quite get on track, hitting nearly 100. They really need to get that attack percentage up if they're going to be victorious in set 2 to even up this match. 3 kills for Gracie Davis, 3 kills for Alyssa Hansen, 2 each for Thigpen and Walton, and Thigpen and Davis both hitting at a 333 clip. They're both very much the highlights individually, offensively for the Patriots so far. Did want to mention the block. 3 block assists for Erin O'Donnell, 2 for Skrid, 1 each for Warren Tankersley and Hicks entering the game on the right side. Blocking for the Patriots, 1 block was tallied. Kaylee Gillespie and Lily Walton got together, so they've each been credited with 1 block assist. Gracie Davis with 5 digs, 4 digs for Lexi Watts. So we're about ready to get started with set 2. Patriots lost set 1, 25-22. They had a lead early, but then the aggressive serving of UNC Pembroke took them over the top, and when they had a deficit at 17-15, they put on a 4-0 run to go up 19-17, and then from there they never looked back for the first set victory. So we're about ready to get started here, and no spinning of the dial for the Patriots. Ianla Thigpen remains in the rotation 4 or position 4 out on the floor, so no changes for the Patriots. That's Gillespie, Ianla Thigpen, and Gracie Davis in the front row. Receiving serve for the Pats, Yatuma, Abdur Rahim, and the libero Lexi Watts. Nice aggressive serve to start from number 9, Morgan Gibbs. Smart strategy from the Patriots. Patriots are going to send a lot of balls into the right back. Knowing that Pembroke runs a 6-2 offense, why not take the setter out whenever they can and force someone else to set the ball. So we'll see if that strategy continues. An attack error from UNCP quickly stops that rally. Kaylee Gillespie has rotated to the back row to serve. Good serve by Gillespie. Nice surviving play by Elise Martin. That's a quality attack in system for Pembroke. So back to serve is Kayla Crowder. Nice serve by Crowder, coming right into the teeth of the service reception of the Patriots. Nice pass by Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Now the attack of Gracie Davis goes just awry. Again, the Patriots trying to attack that left back, left front split, but they've yet to succeed there. Every time they've swung there, they've swung that ball and attacked that ball out. Kayla Crowder with the missed serve. Kayla Crowder is a very aggressive server. She is scoring points on her serve, but that serve did go out. Point for the Patriots. We are tied at 2 here in set 2. Entering the game for the Pats, Alyssa Hansen. Nice serve by Gracie Davis. Out of system swing. Nice survival play by Shannon Skrid. Big booming swing from number 8, Kayla Arthur. Alyssa Hansen tries to block that ball down. Pembroke survives again. And the sliding swing of Kayla Arthur finally gets the job done. And you notice something, you got to give credit to Kayla Arthur. She recognizes that part of why she had a seam to swing in, Iyanla Thigpen went up hard and made that decoy. I cannot credit middle blockers enough for jumping hard, even when they don't get set. That forces blockers to stay with the middle just a fraction longer. And the result on that prior point was the point for Kayla Arthur. Nice first ball side out by Erin O'Donnell and the Pembroke squad. I may have that jersey number wrong in the case of O'Donnell, but either way, great play. Another kill from Kayla Arthur. Again, Pembroke is having a hard time keeping an eye on Iyanla Thigpen and then deciding when to kick out to block the other Patriots. So when the Patriots are in the system, that does spell trouble for the Pembroke block. Lexi Watts on the serve. Watts chooses to go a bit conservative on that one. And there's a reason why you don't go too conservative. UNCP with another first ball side out to get that ball to go down. Re-entering the game, or entering the game again, is Ellie Hicks for Pembroke. And a one-handed swing. Okay, good call on that one. No touch on the side of Pembroke. That ball was attacked by the Patriots into the net. That ball was never touched by UNCP. Therefore, that ball falls down. The fourth touch is an illegal touch. Point to Pembroke. Pembroke has a 5-4 lead here early on in set 2. Another one-handed set from Gillespie. Gillespie is stuck using one hand because she can't quite get to balls. The passing has been a bit errant. Another nice job by UNCP to attack that ball. That was more of a back tempo quick of sorts. That fooled the FMU block. That ball glances off the middle back of the Patriots and goes off into the stands. Perfect pass from Gracie Davis. Oh, nice scrappy save from Kaylee Gillespie. Great job by Hicks to step in and make sure. Great job by Hicks to step in and make sure that her setter did not have to dig the ball. Instead, Hicks steps in, a very good senior move. That allows Pembroke to stay in system. The result is a point for the Patriots, or a point for the Braves. Good serve from Katie Presley. Patriots are in system, though. Lily Walton goes with a long swing. So we got Katie Presley is back awaiting serve. We got a bit of a late call from the line judge. The line judge is calling that there is a touch on the block. However, it was a very late call, and the officials are very unsure as to what to do here, and we'll have to await the result of this call. It could go either way. You're going to hear some fans saying call it either way. Well, they have to consult, and they've got to try to get it right on each individual point. You can't call runs and momentum when it comes to officiating. They just have to get each individual point correct. And the call is no touch against the Patriots, so the line judge has been overruled, and that is a point for UNC Pembroke. And we're back in action. Pembroke has an early 8-4 lead here in set 2. Nice big reach from Alyssa Hansen. And number 17 on the swing, Shannon Scrid. And we're going to get a timeout on the side of the Patriots. Lauren Boffield-Edwards has had enough. A lot of balls have just barely gone out or barely been missed, but the result is a 9-4 lead here in set 2. In set 1, UNCP was victorious 25-22. So Patriots are trying to put a little run together here. It's very early on in set 2, so Patriots have plenty of time to mount a bit of a comeback. So we'll hit a few more statistics here. For FMU, they are attacking at a team attack percent of 3rd place in the Peach Belt Conference. I mentioned the attack percentages of Thigpen and Walton at 5th and 6th in the league, hitting at 273 and 269 respectively. So great job by the two middle blockers for FMU from an attack standpoint. Defensively, Lexi Watts leads the way with 4.29 digs per set. And for Elise Martin is the leader in digs per set for Pembroke, and she is 3rd in the league. So we're back in action after this timeout. Back in service reception, Gracie Davis, Alyssa Hansen, and Lexi Watts. But instead they force the ball on the serve to Kayla Arthur. Good strategy there. That forces the Patriots out of system. Here comes Pembroke. Booming swing from number 20, Ellie Hicks. She packs a punch at 5'10". She has really developed that arm swing. She's got some good leaping ability, and she's found herself a nice role here today on the right side. She is a trained left side attacker, and it's nice to see her getting the job done over on the right for Ellen McGill's Braves. Speaking of getting the job done, great block there, and another block. So great work on the side of UNCP. This time on the block, that's Ellie Hicks, and the middle blocker, number 14, Erin O'Donnell, coming together. So Erin O'Donnell continuing to do her work on the block. UNCP, Katie Presley continues their run. It's 10-4, and an ill-advised short serve. Now that's one that I would really disagree with. The straight flat serve was working. Why not stick with what works for you? Instead, she tried to go with the tricky short, went way too short, didn't even clear the net. The point is back on the side of the Patriots. Nice aggressive serve from Kayla Arthur. Good survival tactics from Ellie Hicks. Another block from Ellie Hicks. Roll shot from number 7, Lexia Albright, now on the floor. Albright smartly turns and guns, glancing off the block of Erin O'Donnell. Now she was smart there. She didn't just turn and swing anywhere. She got a good eye of where the middle block was for Pembroke and then swung around it. Nice job by Lexia Albright. Good serve from Kayla Arthur, targeting Kayla Crowder. Patriots are in system. Oh, nice dig. Almost a quality save on the side of Katie Presley, but way too much power on the side of Lily Walton. She turns and goes cross body getting away from the block of UNCP, overwhelming Katie Presley. That ball glances off of Presley, nearly dug, but way too much power. That ball goes down for a point. 3 points in a row for the Patriots. Another errant pass on the side of UNCP. Oh, smart tip on the side of UNCP to get themselves out of trouble there. Skrid on the right side of the service reception. She had no choice but to tip, but there were no outstretched hands available to make the dig on the side of the Patriots. Nice court vision from Shannon Skrid, the Naperville, Illinois product. Unique off-speed. I kind of like that. I like that off-speed. Really like that off-speed from Lila Walton. Katie Presley was just overwhelmed just 1 point ago on a power swing from Lily Walton. So Lily Walton shows power, then goes off-speed. Katie Presley was really kind of dealing with the knuckleball on that one. She couldn't handle it. Some scrabbling attempts, and Lexi Watts is going to make the save, but there's a bit of a problem here on the effort. Courtney Abdur-Rahim went down, and she may have turned an ankle here a little bit. We'll have to keep our fingers crossed for the senior from St. John's, Florida. So I can't say enough about the save that took place there a moment ago. Lexi Watts had to do everything that she could to kick that ball over. She didn't kick it, but she kind of popped it over and made the save. But then Pembroke smartly played on and hit into the open space where Abdur-Rahim would have been. So Abdur-Rahim gets cheers as she makes her way off the floor. And she's a tough kid, so it's hard to rough her up. I can see that she is in a significant amount of pain. We'll have to get a report later from FMU as to how she is doing, but you can see that she is really feeling it right now. So the Patriots are going to have to make their substitution, and they do. Albright's back into the game for the Patriots. So Albright's going to go back into service reception. Not a bad passer in her own right. She has passed very well earlier this season. Good pass from Yatuma. And the slide attempt from Lily Walton is blocked. So great job by UNCP to make a stop on that slide attempt from Lily Walton. I thought the set was there. I thought the Walton swing was there. But the UNCP block was certainly up to the task on that one. Gracie Davis with the bomb. Nice job by Gracie Davis on the big swing that just overpowers the attack of UNCP. When you can get Gracie Davis in her attacking window where she likes it, boy, she's going to be tough to beat. Back to serve number 16, Lily Walton. So we're waiting to make sure that we got the score right. It is 14-0 UNC Pembroke with Walton back on the service line. And that ball went out of bounds, and Shannon Skrid tried to touch it, pulled her arm away just barely enough, so that ball went out of bounds without a touch, and Skrid is breathing a sigh of relief on that one. Entering the game, April Tankersley for the UNCP Braves. Back to serve, number 9, Morgan Gibbs. Gibbs, the setter, Dumfries, Virginia, and Forest Park High School, and they are a hotbed for volleyball in the Virginia area, up in the DC area. An errant swing puts Pembroke up 16-9. Good pass from Albright. Gracie Davis for the snap, but UNCP smartly shifts. Double contact on the side of UNCP, so the Patriots have a sigh of relief as they try everything they can to get back into this game. Kaylee Gillespie, number 4, back on the serve. Patriots continue to target Kayla Crowder. Now the Patriots peeled awaiting a down ball. So when UNCP downballed it, they actually put it at the feet of the front row attackers for the Patriots. So the Patriots peeled off expecting a deeper free ball or down ball, but instead it fell at their feet. 17-10, Pembroke. Nice back set for the Patriots. That ball gets dug. Snapping swing from Skrid, but the Patriots are in business. Jan Thigpen gets blocked. And we're going to get a timeout for the Patriots. The Patriots are now down 18-10. So this is the second timeout for the Patriots. So tough going in this second set. In the first set, very, very competitive. Patriots were in the lead and had a lead at 17-16. UNCP put a 4-point run on to go up 20-17. They never looked back and came out with a 25-22 victory in set one. Now here in set two, things have been a little bit more lopsided. Close early, but since then, UNCP has really, really opened things up. Leading the way for Pembroke. It's actually a very balanced attacking effort. 5 kills for Skrid, 4 for Crowder, 4 for O'Donnell, 4 for Tankersley. Now chip in 3 kills for Brianna Warren and 2 for Ellie Hicks, the product of Trinity, North Carolina and Wheatmore High School. And you got the makings of a nice balanced offense that FMU has yet to solve. UNCP, they just keep on coming. And the Patriots are going to have to come on quick here, down 18-10 after the Lauren Boffield-Edwards second timeout in this set with Kayla Crowder for Pembroke back to serve. Nice serve from Crowder. Patriots out of system again. That ball is overpassed by UNCP. Trying for that collapse pass technique, but she couldn't collapse well enough to get that ball to go up. Instead, that ball goes out of bounds. Again, too much power on the side of Gracie Davis. Nice job by Gracie Davis. Gracie Davis back to serve. In system is Pembroke. Love that fast swing from Squid. Oh, smart play by the Patriots to await the overpass. Instead of hoping for the ball to hit the rafters, Kayla Arthur was on the job, awaiting that ball to come over. She then stuffs that overpass down with 2 hands, smartly done, and she angles that block instead of sending it straight down. Now an ace for the Patriots. Nice job by Gracie Davis on that ace. 18-13, a 3-point run for the Patriots out of the last timeout. You can be sure that they'll be going at Kayla Crowder again, and we'll see if Kayla Crowder, number 16, can handle this one. More problems on the Pembroke side. Crowder has been trouble on offense, a great offensive threat, but service reception has been a little bit down today. Nice slide swing from Kayla Arthur, and I would expect a timeout pretty soon from Ellen McGill here. I don't think that she would wait that much longer in this service reception pattern that has given up 4 straight points here. Kaylee Gillespie with the dig. Kayla Arthur with the swing. Nice coverage on the side of Lexi Watts, but that block goes down and that stems the 4-point rally for the Patriots. That's a block for UNCP. That was Skrid coming together with the middle blocker. And a double contact on the side of Kaylee Gillespie. And it's unfortunate that that was a double contact because that set was great. Gracie Davis was ready to bounce that ball, and she did so, but only after the whistle blew on the illegal contact. High hands is the name of the game for Lexia Albright. Lexia Albright at 5'9" is a good leaper, but she's not out jumping anybody. So when the block is there, she smartly hits the ball off the outstretched hands of Pembroke. That ball sails long. Pembroke leads 20-15. Crowder with a pass. And this time the line stroke from Shannon Scrid. I like that smart stroke from Shannon Scrid. It was open, so instead of swinging hard, she just smartly turns her body, loops a ball at about 80%, maybe 70% swing into the right back of the Patriots that goes undefended. UNCP leads 21-15 late in set 2. Kayla Arthur, nice swing, but this time Katie Presley is ready for that. Another big monster swing from Shannon Scrid. That ball glances off the block of Kayla Arthur. Arthur got tooled on that one. Nice job by Scrid. Scrid now up to, we'll get her tally in a moment, but yep, she's got 7 kills on the day, hitting .375 from the outside. Fantastic day so far for Scrid. Nice snapping swing into the corner for the Patriots, and a very smart move not to swing too hard. Instead, just snap that ball into the corner. Did Lexia Albright for the point. Kayla Arthur back to serve. That's bad news for FMU because that means she's not on the attack. She's been very effective so far today offensively. And going for the big swing is Lexia Albright, but the set was just a little low. So it's 23-16 Pembroke. Katie Yatuma is going to step into the service reception pattern. And for the Patriots, it's going to be Albright, Yatuma, and the libero Watts on service reception with number 17 Scrid on the serve. Big block on the side of Pembroke, and that ball gets stuffed down. Nice job by UNCP. That is number 20, Ellie Hicks, going in along with Erin O'Donnell on the stuff. Set point for Pembroke. And another roof from the same pair. Ellie Hicks and Erin O'Donnell converge on the stuff block to finish off set 2. UNCP has now taken a commanding 25-16 lead in the match. So more Patriots volleyball coming up soon. The Patriots are on a 3-game homestand right now. Today, of course, they are hosting UNC Pembroke. On Friday, the Patriots will host Georgia College for a 6 p.m. tilt. That's Friday the 9th. And on Saturday, they will host Flagler College in their last home match of the season. That is April 10th, currently slated for 3 o'clock. A victory here for UNCP would slide them a half game ahead of Georgia College for 4th place in the Peach Belt Conference. The Peach Belt Conference is only taking 4 teams for a conference tournament, so that 4th spot is critical for teams to sneak into. Flagler has a deadlock on 1st place at 10-1 in the conference. Augusta at 7-2. USC Aiken at 7-3, but those two are playing tonight, so you may see a flip-flop there. Currently, they are tied, each with 7 wins in the victory column. So Georgia College with 5 wins, UNC Pembroke with 5 wins, each with 5 losses. They are vying for that 4th spot. FMU desperately trying to scratch their way back into that conversation. They have the same number of losses as Georgia College and Pembroke, but they have only 3 victories so far. So a victory over UNCP would be a massive contribution to their efforts to possibly get into the conference tournament later on in April. That would start on April 24th, April 21st with the Wednesday semifinals, concluding with a championship on April 24th. We're going to take a break here for just a moment, and we'll be back with you with about 45 seconds to go here at the University Center at Francis Marion University. Thank you for joining us on the Patriot Sports Network. Thanks again for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network. And if you missed the beginnings of this matchup, UNC Pembroke leads 2-0, winning 25-22 in set 1, and in set 2 a resounding 25-16 lead. So UNCP leads the way, and there have been a couple of statistics that really sum it up. Attack percentage for UNC Pembroke hitting at a .339 clip as a team to .046 for the Patriots. Also blocking-wise, 10 team blocks for Pembroke to only 1 block for the Patriots. Those are clearly the two differences in the game. No surprise on the block side. UNCP leads the league in blocking. They are number 1 at nearly 2.5 a set, and they have actually doubled that clip against the Patriots today. Individually, Shannon Skrid leads the way with 7 kills. 6 blocks were dished out, or 6 blocks were made by Aaron O'Donnell. Ellie Hicks with 4, Brianna Warren with 4. Defensively, Katie Presley leads the way with 7 digs, along with Morgan Gibbs. Presley also leads the way in assists with 12. For FMU, 5 kills for Gracie Davis, and we'll get back to some more stats in a moment, but we're ready to get started. Here's Kaylee Gillespie on the serve. And now that's the start that the Patriots really wanted. How about an ace for Kaylee Gillespie? That ball glances off the passing hands of the libero for the Braves, Elise Martin. Kaylee Gillespie back to serve again. A quick 1-0 lead for the Patriots here early in set 3. And a double contact against Kaylee Gillespie is going to thwart that rally. Gillespie's doing everything she can out there, but she has been chasing around a lot of errant passes. So I credit Kaylee Gillespie for the effort out there. However, that one is going to be called a double contact. Nice short serve from Kayla Crowder. Interesting lineup choice for UNC Pembroke. We'll discuss that in a moment. So Kayla Crowder is going to rotate into the back row, and she had struggled on service reception, and she's going to get matched up with the player that went after her in set 2 and had some success. In fact, a 4-point run from Gracie Davis, mostly against Kayla Crowder. We'll see if she serves her again. And she does. Pembroke's a little out of system, and it's an ace. So sure enough, the unique rotation call there is having Kayla Crowder go to the back row so early on. And there is a bit of a concern. So now smartly, I like that they're going to try to hide Kayla Crowder. They're going to go into a 2-player passing pattern with both number 17 Skrid and the libero Elise Martin. Nice save by Skrid on the attack. Nice rip. That ball went out by Kayla Arthur, and that ball was attacked. And the Patriots are dismayed. They're looking around like, can anything work for us? This is definitely not working for us so far. And a service ace for UNCP. Nice serve by number 5, Brianna Warren. The lengthy 6'1" middle blocker from Indian Trail, North Carolina. She came in with a low and flat serve. That serve has really developed during her career. Nice job there again. Good pass by Lexi Watts. And that block is smartly positioned. Gotta love the senior leadership of Kayla Arthur there, combining with Ian Lathigpen to get the stuff block on that one. Lexi Watts back to serve. Good serve by Lexi Watts. Kayla Crowder with a nice pass. That might cure what ails her. Fantastic pass by her, but the Patriots are now in system. And that ball from Albright goes just long. Their Patriots are trying to target that left back, left front space, but they're really struggling, and they've had more errors than kills over there. Ellie Hicks into the game now for UNC Pembroke. It is tied at 4. Katie Presley on the serve. Nice serve by Presley. You could see that ball floating even from my angle. I have a unique angle regarding seeing that ball float, but you could see it wobble on its way to Lexia Albright. That ball glances off her arms and into the Patriots bench for a point. Nice serve by number 2, Katie Presley. This one gets passed perfectly. Slide swing from Kayla Arthur. Nice job on the slide swing. She snaps that ball in between the right back and right front. That's one of her favorite places to swing to get that slide kill, and that thwarts the Pembroke rally. We are deadlocked at 5 here in set 3. Patriots are in system. Nice high angle swing from Lexia Albright. Lexia Albright had made a few mistakes on the high angle swing, but this time she gets it right. Nice job by Lexia Albright to get a kill to go down in the high angle swing. Albright's best ball is probably going to have to be that power alley or a nice rip down the line, considering her style of play. That ball is attacked off the Patriot block. That ball goes down for a point. Entering the game is Katie Yatuma. For Pembroke, Shannon Scrid back to serve. That puts Kayla Crowder in the front row on the outside. Erin O'Donnell didn't quite know what to do with that ball. That ball was going at her off of an errant pass, and she let it go into the net. But unless you're playing at home, it's hard to make a judgment as to how that ball is going to come out of the net. Everybody tightens theirs a little differently. That one was out of the reach of Erin O'Donnell to make any sort of save. Oh, and that's the answer Pembroke wanted. A nice in-system first ball side out. Elise Martin back on the serve. Good serve by Martin. Yatuma with a great pass. Gracie Davis power down the line. That ball gets dug. Oh, a nifty tip that gets dug. And more pain on the side of the Patriots. Already the second injury here for the Patriots on a sprawling chasing dig. Trying to make the save was number 7. Lexia Albright makes it up off the floor, and she's going to hobble to the bench. Tough spot for the Patriots, already 2 players down, and we'll have to see what happened. She may have turned her ankle while trying to sprawl and make a save, or if she maybe bruised an already existing injury of sorts. Tough to say there. So subbing into the game is, for the Patriots, Britney Sankey, the Florence, South Carolina native from Wilson High School. And what is being conveyed and discussed right now is Coach Lauren Boffield-Edwards talking with the down official to confirm the substitution, to make sure all the subs are in order, make sure everything is recorded properly. And now we're ready to go. Good serve by Walton. And that ball is attacked by Kayla Crowder, and Crowder hits that ball past the outstretched arms of Britney Sankey. Sankey still finding her sea legs out on the floor. And you hear the tweet, tweet, tweet of the whistle. April Tankersley made a quick sub with Katie Presley. Tankersley's pumped up to run in there, but she had to await the substitution being recorded. Morgan Gibbs on the serve. Yatuma gets a little bit overpowered. Nice dig by Lexi Watts. That ball trickles just off the tape and goes down. Can't say enough about the effort of Lexi Watts right now. However, that ball was hit too hard. She couldn't keep it on her own side. That ball clips the tape on the net and trickles down for a point. Little miscommunication on the side of the Patriots. And a booming swing from number 5, Brianna Warner, on the 31. Nice job on the 31 to get the kill. And Coach Boffield-Edwards is going to call a quick timeout. Patriots are a little out of sort. the Patriots are in a bit of a mash crew. As you can see, a little bit of hopping around from Courtney Abdur-Rahim. It's exciting to see her up and moving. However, there's an ice pack on her knee with crutches in hand. I don't think we're going to see her back in this game. So the Patriots are down 10-8, and the Patriots are down 2-0. UNCP having been victorious in set 1, 25-22, set 2, 25-16. And the Patriots are just trying to find the right lineup that will generate the offense that they need out on the floor. And really, the key has been ball control. If the Patriots can get a little bit more ball control going, they'll be able to get the ball to Iyanla Thigpen and Lilia Walton a little bit more frequently. Thigpen and Walton each normally solid, but they haven't found their rhythm yet today. Gracie Davis hitting a nice 308 on the day, and she's really the lone standout offensively for the Patriots so far. Patriots hitting at an 0.63 clip to UNCP's 314. For Pembroke, Shannon Skrid with 7 kills. Crowder and O'Donnell with 6. O'Donnell hitting a nifty 6 kills, 9 attempts, no errors, hitting 667. So now we're back in action. Morgan Gibbs on the serve. Nice serve by Gibbs. Good pass by Yatuma. Gracie Davis powers through the block. UNCP nearly got it up, but nearly is not enough to get it up. And now here's a breath of fresh air for the Patriots. One of the Patriots' best offensive players is back out on the front row in Kayla Arthur. Look for the Patriots to feed Arthur and Iyanla Thigpen and Gracie Davis. This is easily their best front row rotation here. So Patriots need to capitalize in this rotation. And unfortunately, a nice side out from UNCP stops what was easily the best offensive rotation for the Patriots. So the Patriots drop back in service reception. Britney Sankey, Gracie Davis, and Lexi Watts in service reception. Nice dig, survival dig from Morgan Gibbs. More big power swings from Gracie Davis. That ball gets survived. Power tip from Shannon Skrid. That ball goes down for a point. And Pembroke just seems to have an answer for almost every swing that the Patriots have, including the bombs coming from Gracie Davis. Nice serve from Kayla Crowder. Perfect pass from Davis. There's the classic slide swing from Kayla Arthur. And now the Patriots, things have been going so bad that the Patriots are hearing the whistle and looking up, thinking that it's something bad against them. Nothing bad against them. That is a point for the Patriots. And we got a loose shoe over there on the side of UNCP. Shannon Skrid is going to retie her shoe. She says she's ready to go. She's motioning to her setter. She knows what she wants. And we're going to watch Gracie Davis probably serve at Kayla Crowder here. Sure enough, good pass by Crowder. Oh, I love that back quick attempt. Nice save from Gibbs. Patriots take chase, but they just don't have enough to make the stop. Nice point by UNCP. And on the libero exchange, entering the game for UNCP, number 14, Aaron O'Donnell. That puts a strong server in Brianna Warren back on the service line. Warren already has 1 ace on the day. Sankey takes her first swing of the match. She's hitting from the outside, the left side today. Big snapping swing from Shannon Skrid. She hits that ball over and through the block. Nice point for Skrid. That ball goes through for a point. Pembroke leads 14-10. They also lead 2-0 in this match. Here comes another Brianna Warren serve. Good pass from Sankey. Perfect pass from Sankey. UNCP very fortunate that that ball that got dug did not touch the rafters. Nice off-speed, smart off-speed from the Patriots. Back row attack from Crowder. Both teams trading punches. And a great punch there to finish things off from number 8, Kayla Arthur. Lexi Watts back to serve. That puts Lily Walton into the front row. Good serve from Watts. Nice dig from the libero. UNCP playing scrappy here. Skrid makes the save. Kayla Arthur. Oh, nice dig by 11, Elise Martin. Great coverage by Martin. But the roof from Sankey and Lily Walton. And Lexi Watts gives a little bit of love to Britney Sankey, who is now in the scorer's tally with a nice stuff block. She and Lily Walton team up on a nice stuff block. Good on the local product, Britney Sankey, the outside hitter from Wilson High School. And we're not going to get a touch call on that one. That ball just sailed long there. Pembroke was trying for the 31 play, but to no avail. That ball sailed long. That set wasn't quite where they needed it to be. That set needs to be absolutely perfect before a 31 swing is going to be great. Lexi Watts on the serve. Good serve from Watts. That results in an ace. That ball falls short of Shannon Skrid. That ball kind of fell off the cliff and goes down to the floor. And with that, the Patriots have tied it back up at 14. UNC Pembroke is going to call their first time out of the game. So a nice little mini run from Frances Marion. Frances Marion is trying to rally behind two players that have fallen injured who had been playing regular time in this match. So we hope to see both of them back, if not later today, then hopefully for the Patriots' last two games in this homestand. Patriots play at home April 9th. That's this Friday against Georgia College at 6 p.m. And they also play April 10th. That is Saturday against Flagler College. That game is slated for a 3 o'clock first serve. So for UNCP, really getting the job done attack-wise, hitting at above 305. They were hitting for as well as 340 plus earlier this set, so they have cooled off just a little bit. But the Patriots really need to generate some offense. The Patriots have yet to eclipse a 100 hitting percentage so far today. Name of the game has been blocking. UNC Pembroke with 10 blocks for points, so that's 20 block assists. So that actually doubles their average on the season. They normally, as a team, get 2.5 blocks per set. Lexi Watts back to serve after the timeout. That tip gets dug. Here comes the Patriots. And Kayla Arthur was trying for a shape swing, but that ball went square into the net. And unfortunately, that stops the run. Back into the game, Ellie Hicks, number 20 for UNCP. UNCP has a slim 15-14 set 3 lead. They lead 2-0 in this match. Katie Presley with the serve. Good serve by Presley. Perfect pass by Sankey. Tip from Kayla Arthur. Here comes UNCP. What a great dig from Lexi Watts. Lexi Watts just covers a ton of court. Attack error on the side of Skrid. Skrid couldn't get that ball over, and we're tied at 15. So the Patriots just kind of stay with things here. Back to serve, Kayla Arthur. Kayla Arthur has been probably the best regular offensive threat, so with her in the back row, the Pembroke really needs to do some damage. Nice attack on the left side from Ellie Hicks. Ellie Hicks, a lifelong career left side hitter, playing right side today, but she hit on the left in that service reception pattern. Good on her to get things going there, but Coach Ellen McGill knows that that's a pretty normal set for her to receive, having spent most of her career on the left side. Another kill from Britney Sankey, and that's a good transition from Sankey. Nice reach from Sankey. Sankey is a very long 5'11" player, and when she can get up and reach, she can cause problems for the UNCP block. Here's Sankey on the serve. 16 all here in set 3. Good serve from Sankey. Fantastic transition. I love that play Great set from Katie Presley. The attack from Aaron O'Donnell on the right. That ball goes down for a kill. That was chalked up. That play worked out just the way Coach Ellen McGill chalked it up. Fantastic work in the first ball side out. Elise Martin on the serve. Yatuma on the pass. UNCP running hard, trying to make some dives. They can taste it, but they are tied at 17. Brianna Warren tried to lay out, but she didn't slide all that well. So instead, she kind of planted and wasn't able to reach out and get that ball. Kayla Crowder with the attack. That ball was dug, but the block of Ianla Thigpen was in the net, so that's an immediate net touch, and that's an illegal touch by the Patriots that results in an immediate point for Pembroke. Pembroke has an 18-17 lead. Now back in to serve, and set is Morgan Gibbs. Nice serve from Gibbs. Gracie Davis with the bomb, splitting the middle back and right back. Getting it in between Gibbs and the middle back Scrid. Back to serve for the Patriots, number 4, Kaylee Gillespie. And that ball sneaks in front of the block of Gracie Davis and Ianla Thigpen. And I'm uncertain what the motion is being called here or what's even being discussed. Instead, Pembroke has a 19-18 lead. Kayla Crowder with the serve. Nice serve by Crowder. Good up by Sankey. Gibbs chips it up. Nice swing into the right back court of Shannon Scrid. And that's going to prompt a timeout from Coach Lauren Boffield Edwards. Pembroke has a 20-18 lead. They are closing in on a 3-set victory over the Patriots. They lead 2-0, having taken set 1 25-22 in a closely contested set, and then taking set 2 in a set that was much less contested, 25-16. Shannon Scrid now in double digits with 10 kills on the day, leading the way, shouldering the offense. She also has 25 swings on the day. Right behind her is Kayla Crowder, having a great day, hitting 300, 8 kills on 20 attempts with only 2 errors on the day. Nice job by her. The story of the game has been blocking for UNCP. 6 blocks for Aaron O'Donnell, 4 for Ellie Hicks, 4 for Brianna Warren. So they have really slowed the FMU offense with their block. For FMU, 7 kills for Kayla Arthur, leading the way for the Pats. 2 chips behind Gracie Davis with 9 kills. Gracie Davis hitting .368 on the day with 19 swings, 9 kills, 2 errors, 19 attempts. She's closing in on double digits. She has, on a double-double, 8 digs. She has 9 kills. If this set goes a 4th, she'll probably get it. Sankey with a good pass, keeps things going. Fortunate no call on the side of the Patriots. That ball goes down to the floor, and now Patriots side out. Gracie Davis back to serve. That brings Sankey into the front row offensively. So look for the Patriots to try to get the ball to Kayla Arthur and also to Ianla Thigpen if they can get the ball control where they want it. Good pass from Crowder. Crowder goes backside. Players falling all over each other to make the save. Oh, nice cutting swing by Sankey. Outlet set from Lexi Watts to Kayla Arthur. Kayla Arthur makes no mistake. We are deadlocked at 20 here in set 3. Gracie Davis back to serve. 20 all in set 3. That pass comes from Elise Martin. Patriots survive. Lexi Watts starting to take control defensively here. Shannon Scrid with the big swing, overpowering the Patriot defense. Nice job by Scrid. She goes hard angle. That ball glances off the defense of the Patriots. Pembroke leads 21-20. Brianna Warren with the serve. She's served very, very well this match. Big swing from Britney Sankey. Patriots are trying for a tempo offense, but when that ball is set low, it really makes it hard for attackers to get things going. Sankey couldn't quite get that ball over. Brianna Warren slows things down. Brianna Warren with the serve. Nice job by Warren. Great serve. Gracie Davis, perfect pass. Kayla Arthur with the swing. Here comes Pembroke. A little mini tip from number 14, Erin O'Donnell. Sankey with the outlet swing. No problems for Kayla Crowder. Yana Davis with the middle quick. And finally the Patriots can get that ball into the middle. And I say finally, they've wanted to get that ball to her, but when the ball control's a little out of whack, it's hard to get that middle quick to go to Iana Thigpen or to Lily Walton, who has now rotated into the front row. Lexi Watts on the serve. Good pass by Elise Martin. Wonderful block on the side of UNCP in Scrid and Erin O'Donnell closing in on that block. They blocked the outlet ball. Entering the game now is Allie Hicks. 23-21 Pembroke. Back to serve Katie Presley. Presley with 18 assists on the day, setting in the 6-2 system for UNC Pembroke Braves. Good serve by her. Gracie Davis, perfect pass. Sankey with the swing, but that ball gets dug. Haven't seen many bad decisions on the side of UNCP, but that was a bad call by Katie Presley. She should have called for help. Instead, she tried to run all the way across the court. She couldn't get to it. That ball falls down for a point. That bails FMU out. That allows for Kayla Arthur to go back and serve. Good serve by Arthur. Great pass by Kayla Crowder. Middle quick is no match. Nice job by Erin O'Donnell to finish that off. And it all stems off the pass of Kayla Crowder. Got to give Crowder some credit. She had some tough times passing earlier on in this match, but she sure showed poise on that pass. Now serving match point, Shannon Scrid on the serve. Slide swing from Lily Walton, and that ball just clips the line, so the Patriots survive. Britney Sankey back to serve. Pembroke still has set point at 24-23. Sankey on the serve. That brings Gracie Davis into the front row. Don't jiggle your keys yet. Oh, great set by Katie Presley. That ball goes out of bounds. And we are deadlocked at 24. We're going to get extra points in this match, in this set. And with that, we're going to get the timeout from Coach Ellen McGill. I think the Braves got a little bit too comfortable with a 2-0 lead and starting to pull away mid to late in set 3. But the Patriots have pulled off a couple of points, and then also a couple of errors on the side of UNCP have resulted in set 3 being deadlocked at 24. So here's what's at stake. For Pembroke, they're up 2-0. A victory in set 3 would wrap up the match for them. And for FMU, a victory here would extend the match, giving the home team, FMU, a breath of life. And for the Pembroke Braves, they're trying to move up to 6-5 into a half-game lead for 4th place and that critical 4th playoff spot. There are only 4 spots available in the Peach Belt this year, so this is such a critical match for UNCP. As for as for FMU, FMU is trying to pull to 4 victories and get ever closer to that midway tie for 4th that is involved with Georgia College and Pembroke. FMU will play Georgia College this Friday. So we're tied at 24. Sankey back to serve. Good serve by Sankey. Okay pass from Crowder. Outside swing from Crowder. Patriots are in system. Big swing from Crowder. That ball gets blocked. That ball gets blocked just out of bounds. Kaylee Gillespie and Lily Walton were in good position. That ball was attacked big time with some nice power from number 16, Kayla Crowder. That ball didn't get blocked, but out by more than maybe 6 inches. Otherwise, the Patriots would have set point. Instead, it's match point for Pembroke. Big booming swing from Gracie Davis. Out of system is Pembroke. Good pass from Sankey. And a double contact wraps things up for Kaylee Gillespie. Kaylee Gillespie went with the dump. That dump didn't quite clear the net, unfortunately, and the result is a victory for UNCP. So UNCP is victorious in today's match, 25-22, 25-16, 26-24. Yes, they win it in straight sets, and that is the finale in the Peach Belt for both UNCP and for Francis Marion matching up in the I-95 battle. They'll pick up this battle next year playing in a new conference. They'll be playing in Conference Carolinas. Quick recap before we close things out here. Quick summary. Statistically, team-wise, 307 on the attack percent for UNC Pembroke to 112 for Francis Marion, and that's really the name of the game there. Throughout the way, UNCP was much more effective offensively. Blocking-wise, 11 blocks for points for UNC Pembroke. That's right, 22 block assists on the day. So 22 to FMU's 4, clearly a difference in the ball game. FMU leads the way with 7 service aces with their classic aggressive serving style. Only 2 aces for UNC Pembroke. For FMU, Gracie Davis with 10 kills on the day and 10 digs. So yes, she did get that double-double. 10 kills, 10 digs. She hit .381 on the day. Kayla Arthur with 8 kills. No other Patriot had more than 5 in Lily Walton and Lexia Albright. Kaylee Gillespie handled the setting duties with 32 assists. 2 aces each for Gillespie, Davis, Abdur-Rahim. Several players in double digits defensively for the Patriots. Lexi Watts with 11, Kaylee Gillespie with 12. The digs leader, a double-double for her, 12 digs, 32 assists. And again, as I mentioned before, 10 digs for Gracie Davis. Now on to Pembroke. 11 kills for Shannon Scrid, 9 for Kayla Crowder. Kayla Crowder hit .318, and I got to give Crowder credit for upping her service reception game. That was struggling midway through the match. She really upped it to finish things off for Pembroke right when they needed it, as things were tied at 24 before 2 final points for Pembroke closed things out. So 11 kills for Scrid, 9 for Crowder, 8 for O'Donnell. Blocking, 7 block assists for Aaron O'Donnell, 4 for Scrid, 4 for Hicks, 4 for Warren. Yep, I just keep naming blockers along the way. Great blocking by UNCP on the match. Defensively, Morgan Gibbs led the way with 12 digs, 10 digs for the libero, Elise Martin. So for the Patriots, next up is Georgia College. The Patriots play Georgia College on April 9th, this Friday. I hope you can join us on the Patriot Sports Network. So until then, thank you for joining us this evening. UNCP wins 3-0, 25-22, 25-16, 26-24. Thanks again for joining us on the Patriot Sports